Yes, good evening to everybody. Welcome to the 16th cohort 2021 that is going to be held on 31st October 2021. And I read what I posted on the screen. Just the Durga Puja is famous for, from there you read it. Anyone can unmute and read.
Sir, namaskar. Good morning. Subhodayam. Suprabhat. Vanakkam. Pranam. Durga Puja date and time. 24th to 25th Kartik, 14th, 28th,
I
11th,
told you
15th
to
October.
read from here. From
Okay,
here,
sir.
this
Durga Puja
thing.
is okay, sir. Durga Puja is a famous Hindu festival. Hindu festival mostly celebrated with great enthusiasm and zeal in the states of West Bengal, Assam, Tripura, Odisha, and Bihar. It is believed that this festival exemplifies exemplifies the victory of good over evil, as goddess Durga killed the demon
Demon.
Mahesh, demon
Mahishasura.
Mahishasura. The festival of Okay, sir. Mahishasur. The festival of Durga Puja is celebrated for 10 days in the Ashwin month. However, in the actual sense, the festival commences from the sixth day. It is believed that on this day only Goddess Durga came on earth. Professor Dr. Muhammad Sahib Hussain.
This is the thing which I want to make it out. Let us come to the good evening to everybody. All India Bar Examination 16th cohort 2021 Law of Evidence Multiple Choice question. Number 1. The Indian Evidence Act 1872 and the dash of 1872. Act number 1, Act number 2, Act number 3, D, Act number 4. Which one is the right answer?
Sir, first question answer is Act number 1, sir. Yeah.
It is Act number 1 is the right answer for that regard. The second question is the Indian Evidence Act 1872 is an a dash that lays down the provisions to be followed with the Indian courts while accepting and determining the admissibility of the evidence presented before it. A. Procedure law, B. Adjective law, C. Adjective law, and D. Both A, B and C correct.
C, sir.
Adjective law, sir. C.
Second option.
C, sir.
D, sir.
Sir, C is an adjective, sir.
D is the
Adjective
right
law, sir.
answer. Second question, D is the right answer. Both B and C. Correct answer. Adjunctive law also the same thing. Adjective law also the same thing. So the answer is both B and C. But instead of writing, you can say also procedure law. But more beautiful, appropriate is adjunctive law or adjective law. Yes, that is the point. But generally, the people say it's a procedure law. Okay, let us go to that. Next question is, it was held that the law of evidence is the law that does not affect the substantive right of the parties instead of works towards the facilitating justice to the same was observed in the case of, here I have given the four options, Ram Jas and others, and B. Ali Hassan deceased by LR, legal representatives, C. Manzoor Ali and others, and D. Kedar and three others. In which case law it was decided the law of evidence is the law that does not affect the substantial rights of the parties, instead works towards the facilitating justice to the same was observed in the case of. Shoot it if you don't know.
B, sir. Ali Hassan, deceased IR.
The right answer is A. Ram Jas and others versus Surendranath and another. That is the right answer for the question number. Okay, that I missed one thing here. Actually, it is a 2, 3. Now it is becoming a 4. Doesn't matter. Let me go to that. The third question. The Supreme Court of India is, in the case of Dash, took a note that the fact as to why hearsay evidence is not considered as a relevant evidence under the Evidence Act 1872. Hearsay evidence is not relevant, they said in this case law. Number A, Paukai Hokip case law. D, Govindu versus the Election Commission of India. C, Kalyan Kumar Gagoi versus Ashutosh Agnihotri and another. D, Subair versus State of Kerala. Hearsay evidence is not considered as a relevant evidence.
Govindu versus the Election Commission of India.
Second option. Answer is C. Kalyan Kumar Gagoi versus Ashutosh Agnihotri and another, that is their relevant case law. Next, the code of law laid down certain parameters on the basis of which hearsay evidence does not hold much relevance in the IF law. One among them is a false. Regarding the hearsay evidence, one among them is a false. Which one is the false? Either A or B or C or D. A. The responsibility on the part of the person presenting the hearsay evidence stands null, which ipso facto destruct the objective of the evidence law, which requires every evidence presented before the court to be made with responsibility and knowledge on the part of the individual who is providing. B. This is also because if otherwise happens, then the person can be accused on the ground of the falsehood by the court. C. Hearsay evidence concentrate the truth that needs to be presented before the court would thereby waste the precious time of the court and the other party to the case. D. If hearsay evidence is permitted by the courts, then the same facilitates ample room for the fraud, misrepresentation, and due influence to take place, which stands unjust for the party against whom the evidence is laid down. So I read the A, B, C, D total. Then that is your luck. If you know what is the hearsay evidence, then you can know what exactly it is. If not, it is a...
Sir, it's A, the responsibility on the part of person.
Let us see whether they say, see, hearsay evidence, I say, concentrate the truth that needs to be presented before the court, but actually it is the dilutes. That is the right answer.
Okay.
That means it is not concentrate, it dilutes the process of it. So, hearsay evidence dilutes the truth that needs to be presented before the court, which here thereby wastes the precious time of the court and the other party to the case. That is the false regarding the hearsay evidence. That is highlighted, dilutes in the red color. But in my say, I say concentrate. See, sometimes they will ask such a thing. If you know the hearsay evidence total, you can do it. But such a questions, I will suggest to you, don't do it in the beginning. You do it in the last. Then shoot it. Either wrong or right, doesn't matter, because there is no negative marks. Yes, now I will test you. At least some of them I want to see how they read it. Swati, can you unmute and read the fifth question? Swati, could you unmute and read the sixth question, fifth question? I said Swati. Whether she knows to mute, unmute. Okay, anyone? Fifth question.
The case of Dash resolves around the scope and ambit of Section 91 and 92 of the Indian Evidence Act 1872 that has been explained by the Supreme Court of India.
A. Bhavnagar University versus Palitana Sugar Mills Private Limited and others. B. Roop Kumar versus Mohan Tedani. C. Hemlal Shah versus the state of Bihar. D. Ram Bali versus state of Uttar Pradesh.
B, sir. Roop Kumar versus Mohan
Roop
Teda.
Kumar versus Mohan Tedani is the right answer for the question. That is Section 91 and 92 of the Indian Evidence Act 1872 that has been explained by the Supreme Court of India. That is the right answer. Okay, let us go to the sixth question. While Section 91 of the Evidence Act 1872 is applicable to both bilateral as well as the unilateral documents, Section 92 applies only to dash multilateral documents, bilateral documents, written documents, or expert documents. Shoot. Doesn't
C,
matter.
sir. C, sir. Written
Yes.
documents.
Prema Premela, it is
B,
answer
sir.
is B, bilateral documents.
Bilateral documents.
It is only bilateral documents. Here I have given Section 91, evidence of terms, contract, grants, or other disposition of the property reduced to form of a document. 92 is exclusion of the evidence of your oral agreement. Sometimes oral agreement can be excluded over there. Okay, let us see the seventh question. In the light of the evidence of the terms of the contract, grants, other dispositions of the property reduced to form of document, which one is a false one? One is a false one. What is that? If a contract be contained in the several letters, all the letters in which it is contained must not be proved. B. If a contract is contained in a bill of exchange, the bill of exchange must be proved. C. If a bill of exchange is drawn in the set of 3, one only need to be proved. D. A contract in writing with B for the delivery of the indigo upon certain terms, the contract mentioning the fact that B had paid A the price of other indigo contract for verbally on another occasion. Now you closely
Feedback
watch
has
and
appeared, sir, in this.
yes. Repeat. The right answer is the false answer is A. Here, if a contract be contained in several letters, all the letter which it is contained must be proved. But here I wrote must not be proved. No,
Must
all
not be
the
proved.
letter must be proved. So that is a false one. A is the false one for the 7th question. Now let's see the 8th question. Section 27 of the Indian Evidence Act 1872 that deals with the how much of the information received from the accused may be proved is nothing but a proviso to section 25 and 26 of the Act, as has been observed by the Supreme Court in India in the case of. When you want to prove it, how much information you got it from the accused must be proved based on the section 25 and 26 of the Act, and in which case law it is made. That the Lijo Joy, what is this? It means what? Elias Joseph, state of Kerala, in reference versus Vinod, alias Rahul Chauhata. See, Buddharaj, that is alias Buddha and others, Bodha and others, state of Jammu and Kashmir, and MD Khamar, alias Bablu, the state of UP. Shoot, even though it is wrong, doesn't matter. Say. The right answer is C. Bodhraj, alias Bodha and others versus state of Jammu and Kashmir. That is the right answer for the 27th question, the 8th question under the section 7. See, what is at here in above case, where it represents alias will be represented as a at, it means known as a pet name, nickname, short name, or code name also. But in the email, what is that at?
At the rate of.
What is the before is the username at, what is the later comes after at?
Service provider.
Service provider. See, already given the I already given the feedback, but I don't know why you are not giving the answer for that one. IU.com or readymail.com or gmail.com, whatever it may be. That is service provider name would be there after the at. But here in the case lab, you can say it is known as a pet name and famous in that way. Okay, the case of Dash holds immense importance in the today's technology driven world, as the Supreme Court in this noteworthy case decided on the admissibility of the electronic evidence in the court of the law, taking into account section 65 capital B, that is the admissibility of the electronic record of the Indian Evidence Act of 1872, in which case law that is decided. A. The state of Maharashtra. B. Anwar PV. C. Purinit Malhotra. D. Arjun Pandit Rao Kotkar versus Kailash Kushan Rao Oriental. The right answer is, take an attempt. Anwar PV versus PK Bashir and others, in that case law 65B, admissibility of the electronic record of the Indian Evidence Act is made. Yes, which case is a famous known as Parliament Attack. That case name is very much known as Parliament Attack. What is the case law name? Jawad Ali Java Ahmed Muhammad Akbar versus state of Maharashtra. Santosh Anand Avdut alias Ghanshyam versus state. Naresh Agar Singh Chara versus Naryo, state of Gujarat. State in city of the Delhi versus Navjit Sandhu. Parliament attack. Shoot. Even though it is wrong, doesn't matter.
Sir, maybe yes, sir. 10th question answer is yes, sir. Javed Akhtar, Javed Ahmad, Muhammad Akbar.
Sir, it's State of Delhi versus Navjot Sindhu.
State and City of Delhi versus Navjot Sandhu is the right answer. That's the Parliament attack case law. And Anwar PV versus PK Bashir case law and others decided the case. It's overall, it's the earlier decision made in the case of, which decision made in the case of, that is overruled, because now, according to the 65 capital B is concerned, electronic records are admissible. But it was not done in one of the case law. In which case law that is overruled? Because in that case law, electronic record will not be considered. Corroborative evidence should be needed over there. But later on, 65B made it, yes, electronic record is a relevant admissible. And which case is overruled? The same case law, which is Parliament attack. Now you tell me.
Sir, Javed, sir.
The same case law, parliamentary attack, which is overruled. State of NCT of Delhi versus Navjot Sandhu is the case law.
Same
It is
Parliament.
overruled over there. And the 12th is, what is the full form of NCT of Delhi?
Sir, National Capital Territory of Delhi.
National Capital Territory of Delhi, sir.
A is right,
A.
B is right, C
A.
is right,
A.
and none of the above.
A.
National
Yes, sir.
Capital Territory of Delhi, sir. NCT.
A, sir.
A is right, B is right, C
B,
is
B,
right,
B.
D is right.
National Capital. C, sir. National Capital Territory of Delhi.
None of the above. D is right.
Sir, none of
The
the above case
National
होता है,
Capital
sir.
Territory of Delhi. You check it. The differences.
सर एनसीटी में एन क्या मतलब है, सी क्या मतलब है, टी क्या मतलब है? आपने तो द नेशनल द हो गया इसके
That
बीच में.
is the technique one should have to ask it. The National Capital Territory of Delhi, or if you remove the no matter. National Capital Territory, NATIONL, National CAPITL Capital Territory of Delhi. You check in the ABCD. In A, B, C, D, C, none of these is the proper way. That is the right answer is none of the above. Now the question 13. There are 3 judges bench of the Supreme Court comprising of the Chief Justice R.M. Lodha, Justice Kurian Joseph, and Robinson Foley Norman Nariman. By the observing that an electronic record as a shred of the secondary evidence shall not be admissible before the court as evidence unless the requisite laid down by the section 65B are abided. By delivered the following opinion in the case of Parliament attack case. Which one is a false opinion here? See how they have given in the Parliament attack case, some opinion they have given over there. And one is the false opinion. And which one the false opinion? A. Electronic document shall be pursued as a documentary evidence under the Section 2 of the Indian Evidence Act, 1872. Any documentary evidence that is presented before the court in the form of an electronic record under Section 59 and 65 capital A can only be proved in accordance with the procedure laid down under Section 65 capital B. And C is the purpose of the Section 65 capital B of the Evidence Act is to approve the electronic forms as the secondary evidence presented before the Indian courts. And D, the Apex Code went further to state that it is to be noted that the Section 65 capital B begins with the non-absente clause. First, you should know what is the Section 2 says and what is the
Sir,
Section 3 says.
it might be any documentary evidence that is presented before section 59 of 65A.
No, you to check the A. Electronic document shall be pursued as a documentary evidence under Section 3 of the Indian Evidence Act, not Section 2 of
Sir,
the
इसमें
Indian
तो
Evidence.
सर एक क्वेश्चन है सर, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक रिकॉर्ड्स सच एज कंप्यूटर जो कुछ भी है आर कंसिडर्ड एज सेकेंडरी एविडेंस.
That is so true. Everything is true except A.
Okay.
Everything is true except A, because I wrote Section 2, but actually the Section 3 which
Documentary
says of the
evidence.
electronic document evidence under the Section 3 is considered.
Yes.
See,
Okay, sir.
this way you will have the wide spectrum of the knowledge. That is the reason that I want to frame in this way.
क्योंकि mostly electronic evidence are always secondary evidence.
Now it is become a primary because 65B is now it is taken into consideration, then it is admissible over there. Earlier, the corroborative evidence should be there. That is the reason. See, in which amendment act the 65 capital B is inserted? I am going to ask that question in the next multiple choices. Yes, here, see, here only I gave it. With technology overpowering the human intelligence, section 65 capital B of the Indian Evidence Act 1872, that concerns the admissibility of the electronic evidence and was inserted in the statute by means of Indian's Evidence within parentheses Amendment Act of 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003. Which one is the appropriate answer?
Sir, Indian Evidence Amendment Act 2000.
Appreciate. Bahubali. It is the 2000 amendment where they inserted the section 65 capital
65.
B in that amendment.
And
Okay.
also A also.
Is it A also included the same amendment?
Both, sir. Both
Capital A.
section 65A, 65B were inserted.
Okay, there is additional knowledge you have given me. Because question may be asked also, when the 65A is inserted, at the time you have to say the same thing. So,
Yes.
15, the acceptable value of the evidence is subject to the fulfillment of certain conditions of set forth under section 118 of the Indian Evidence Act 1872, which one is false among the four given below. The witness should be qualified to testify. B, a lunatic is incompetent to satisfy unless he is prevented by his lunacy from understanding the question put to him and giving rational answer to them. C, they should be capable of understanding the question put to them. D, he or she should be able to provide a rational response. Shoot. Read carefully and shoot. Which is a false, I said. Other three are right.
Sir, it's B, sir.
It is a B because lunatic is not incompetent to testify. See, I removed the not. See here, I removed the not. I said incompetent. No, he is not incompetent. That means lunatic will be not a lunatic all the time. Certain intervals are there. When the convulsions are there, at the time he becomes a lunatic. When convulsions are not there, then he can give the ordinary man. So a lunatic is not incompetent to testify unless he is prevented by his lunacy from understanding the question put to him and giving a rational answer to them at the time when he was not in convulsions. That is the right answer. Okay. You don't know how do you pronounce this? When I saw the pronunciation, I say Woda. Now we will say Wardire. Okay, for our understanding.
Odare, sir. Odare.
Actually,
Anglo-Norman, sir.
Yes, it is Anglo-Norman. It is. Wodare. The text comes from the dash word, means it's not from the Greek, not from the French, and Anglo-Norman, that is not from the Latin. But when you say wire, it is a French word. Yes, wodare, text that means ought to convey the truth, ought to say the truth, ought to talk the truth, ought to speak the truth. Which one is the correct?
It's D, sir. Oath to speak the truth.
It is a D. It is a oath to speak the truth, not to convey the truth, not to say the truth, not to talk the truth. Oath to speak the truth is the right answer. Okay. In Rameshwar, son of Kalyan Singh versus State of Rajasthan, 1951, the Rajasthan High Court decided that under the dash of the Indian Evidence Act, every individual is competent to be a witness in a court of law unless incapable of understanding the question placed before him. Which section says? Just before we read this section, competency, we read it there. Even I read the section also there. I read the section also
Section
there.
118, sir.
It is
C
118 is the right answer. I read the section also there, competency, where the competency comes over there 27th, then 25th or 27th will be followed over there. That's what I remember it. I said over there in the one of the case law. Okay, the 118 is there. There we can question before him. It comes the competency to take his witness in the court of law or not, unless he's incapable of understanding the question placed before him. Because this is a child evidence. If you want to take it, you have to see the mental maturity of the child. Then how do you, it means voir dire test should be applied over there. Then they will measure the child maturity. Then they will admit whether he will be a competent witness or not. Okay, ninth is incompetency of a child witness statement are given below. One among them is a false. A. When the child is called to testify, he must have the mental ability to form an accurate image of the event. B. Inadequate memory to recall the event independently. C. The ability to express the memory of an event in words. And D. Ability to understand the common question about it. I believe that you can give the answer now.
Already appears a
Already give the feedback.
Because in the feedback it will be seen over there. Not inadequate, it is adequate is the right answer. Not inadequate. Adequate memory to recall the event independently is the thing, but I wrote inadequate, so that is a false statement. So if you closely observe it, then you could understand which is the right answer, which is the wrong answer, because all three are very much relevant, means right answer. Only one is not relevant. That means you have to see the meaning of it and then you have to come to the conclusion. But all this question of the false and true, you can do it only the last. Don't do it in the first. Okay? On 20th, match the following words from part 1 with the explanation which is given in part 2. Just use your technique, you can understand what is what. Proved, disproved, not proved, conclusive proof. That I have given the part 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. And in the part 2, I give the full explanation of it. A fact is said not to be proved when it is neither proved nor disproved. B. When one fact is declared by this act to be conclusive proof of another, the court shall, on proof of the one fact, regard the other as proved, and shall not allow the evidence to be given for the purpose of disproving it. C. A fact is said to be proved when, after considering the matter before it, the court either believes it to exist or considers its existence so probable that a prudent man ought, under the circumstances of the particular case, to act upon the supposition of that it exists. D. A fact is said to be disproved when, after considering the matter before it, the court either believes that it does not exist or considers it non-existence so probable that a prudent man ought, under the circumstances of the particular case, to act upon the supposition that it does not exist. A. 1C2 B3 B4A. B. 1B 2C 3A 4B. C. 1C2 B3A 4B. D. 1C2 A3D 4B. Which one is the appropriate answer?
सर एक बार ऊपर करना.
See, if you see the right hand side, the same wording of the left hand side is put it over there.
Okay.
So use that magic. Use the technique. What
Okay,
is
sir.
the left hand
Take
side?
that.
The same is repeated in the right hand side.
Yeah.
See,
अब नीचे कर.
this is the conclusive proof. Okay?
Yes, sir.
See,
Which is
this is the
D.
conclusive proof. See?
Yes, sir.
See, use the technique.
Sir,
You need
it's
not to do.
4B. अगर 4B होता है तो not proved 3A होता है. 4B 3A. So which is C, sir. 1C 2B 3A 4B.
C is the right answer. Just use your technique. See, conclusive proof. Here is the conclusive proof. See, this conclusive proof is here 4.
Which is B.
And here conclusive proof is here B. Okay? Okay, let us see. Disproved. This is disproved. Now you check where is disproved. Where is disproved? You check it. Here it is.
D.
Is it not?
Yes, sir.
So disproved 2D. No, 2B. B is the disproved. Not here. to be disproved when it is there. Not proved is there. So if you just apply it, use the deduction method so that you could come to the answer. The answer is 1C, 2B, 3B, 4B. See, proved, see to be proved here.
Yes, sir.
Disproved, disproved. Not proved, see, a fact is said to be proved, but
Whether
neither
no-
proved nor
not
disproved.
proved.
Not
Yeah.
proved. Either disproved or proved, you say not proved. Then conclusive proof, it is clearly written here, conclusive proof. Just use your technique and write it the answer. So that is the way you have to develop it, broad spectrum. Okay, as per the preamble of the Indian Constitution Act 1872, the purpose of this act is now A, to provide the define and amend the law of evidence, B, to provide the consolidate the law of evidence, C, to define and amend the law of evidence, D, to consolidate, define and amend the law of evidence. See the preamble. Sir, you said no, you need not to take the, what I say, Bare Act, sir. If the answer, if they ask like the question, no, sir, the Bare Act will help. No. Time consuming. Just use your talent here. Just use your talent and you give the answer. Just use your logic, you will give the answer here. Just use your logic, you can give the answer without going to the preamble.
Sir, C, sir, to define and amend the law of evidence.
To consolidate, define, and amend.
Define,
Everything
amend,
is covered
and
over
law.
here. That means right answer is
D.
D is the right answer. The above one, there is no consolidate. But here it is given the consolidate, define, and amend the law of evidence. That is given in the preamble. You need not to see the Bare Act for this regard. Just use your logic and you can come to the conclusion that D is the right answer. Okay, 22nd. Which of the following is not included in the expression court under the Indian Evidence Act? What is meant by court? All judges, all persons legally authorized to take evidence, all magistrate, or mediators. Use the logic, you can know that.
B, sir.
C, sir. B is correct answer, sir.
D is the
D,
correct
sir. D,
answer.
mediator.
Mediator will not come in the court of law. It is a quasi-judicial function, the mediator and arbitrator, even Lok Adalat. Of course, in Lok Adalat, the judge will sit over there, no doubt. But other philanthropy, other people also come over there, either from the law principal or from the Good Samaritan also sit over there with the judge and they decide it. Only those cases which is non-compoundable. Okay. Law of evidence is, now you tell me.
Lex 4 is sir A.
It
Lex
is
4
Lex
is, sir,
4,
A.
the law of the forum. Law of evidence, suppose the case is done in the Tanzania, the Lex 4 is Tanzania, not in India. Which of the following is document with the, which is with is not under the meaning of the document under the section 3. I told you section 3 says about the document. What is the document? Writing on the walls is a document. Inscription on the stone is a document. Paper of contract is a document. Sign and symbols is a document. If you see the document definition, the D is not there. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
So perhaps the right answer is D. But suppose if they did not write like that, all of the above, if they say, then answer is writing on the wall, inscription on the stone, papers of the contract, everything will come over there under the definition of document. Suppose if they say compact disc, but new definition when you say, yesterday we read in the cyber laws. A compact disc will be considered an Information Technology Act. There we said, yes, it is a book. There we say it is a book. Anyway, let us see that expression. The expression proved and disproved are based on certainty, belief, probability, either B or C.
D, sir. Either B or C.
Either B or C, it may be belief or probability would be there, not certainty. 26. Which of the following is included in the definition of evidence by the Information Technology Act 2000? A. Social media. B. Email.
C, Wi-Fi.
C. Wi-Fi. D. None of the above.
C, Wi-Fi.
None of
Wi-Fi
the
तो
above.
use नहीं.
Electronic record is the right answer. Neither social media, nor email, nor Wi-Fi, none of the above. The right answer is electronic record is the right answer. Yes. In deciding whether the fact is proved or disproved, the judge shall apply A. The standard of judicial trained mind. B. The standard of prudent man. C. Either A or B. D. A trained person in law.
C, sir.
Second option.
Yes, sir.
C.
Third option.
सब
The
भी गलत
standard
है
of
तो
a
B
prudent
correct होता है.
man. The standard of a prudent man is the right answer. In deciding whether the fact is proved or disproved, the judge shall apply the standard of a prudent man. Then let me check you. Of course, the time factor is there. No, 7:18. Okay, now let me finish it. This one later. If the time would be there, then I will ask you who is a prudent man, who is a rational man, who is a common man. Okay, 28th question. The Indian Evidence Act deals with what? Presumptions of law, presumption of fact, does not deal with presumption, or both A and B?
B, sir. Presumption of fact.
Sir, it's
Second
D, sir.
option.
Both A and B. Presumption of law and
Both A
fact.
and B. That is the presumption of law and presumption fact. Then the answer is D. Both A and B it will deal it. Okay. Any matter expressed or described upon any substance by means of letters, figures, marks, or more than one of those means intended to be used, which may be used for the purpose of the recording that matter is admission, proof, a document, or burden of.
A document.
It is a document.
Document.
Yes, that is the right answer. Document produced for the inspection of the court includes a written document, a caricature, an electronic record, or an inscription on stone. Now I have given the option. A, 1, 4 is right. B, 1, 2, 3, 4 is right. C, 1, 2, 3, 4 is right. D, 1, 2, 3 is right.
Sir, it's D, 1, 2, 3. 4 तो नहीं होता.
A, B, C, D. Which one is right?
Sir, D, sir. 1, 2, 3.
Everything is right. C
Sir,
is.
inscription on.
Yeah, inscription also
Inscription on
comes.
stone.
Yeah, inscription on the stone
Inscription
also they can
also
say
stone.
document.
Sir, stone के ऊपर कैसे कर सकते?
But one thing is there, because sign and symbols also there, but it's clearly not said the sign and symbols, but actually it should be included. Even sign and symbols also included as a document.
Yes.
Because we know calligraphy, we read it, no?
Calcography.
Writing on the copper or writing on any metal. Yes, it is a document.
Yes, sir.
So now,
Yesterday it was given.
yeah, yesterday we discussed it. So better you say even sign and symbols written on the metal or the stones also it's said to be a record. It's a document, inscription. So document produced in the inspection for the court, yeah, that may be the right answer. Even sign and symbols also will come. So that is the correction you can make it over there. Because here inscriptions on a stone or inscription on the metal, it's also said to be, the right answer is C, 1, 2, 3, 4. Means a written document, a caricature, and a electronic record, and an inscription. What is caricature? What is caricature? I believe that is a cartoon type of writing. Am I right? Why doubt? Because we have the mother is here, a caricature. The mother Google mother.
Representation of literature and art.
See, caricature, a caricature is a rendered image showing the features of the subject in a simplified and exaggerated way through the sketching, pencil strokes, through the other artistic drawing. See, this is the caricature. See, this is the caricature. Who is he? Who is
Mr.
he?
Bean.
Yeah?
Mr. Bean.
Yeah.
Mr. Bean.
So the caricature we can say like that also. Okay. 31. One fact is said to be the relevant, another when one is connected with the other in any other preferred provisions of this act. Section 3 to 55, Section 5 to 55, Section 5 to 65, Section 3 to 65. Relevant. What are the provisions are there to the relevancy? Answer is Section 5 to 55 is the right answer. That means B is the right answer. Under Section 8 of the Evidence Act, which one is false? Motive is irrelevant, preparation is irrelevant, conduct is irrelevant, idea is irrelevant. I say false.
False.
Yes, I said false.
D, sir. Idea is relevant.
Idea is relevant. Here, that is a false. Motive is relevant, preparation is relevant, conduct is relevant, but idea is not relevant because idea is not executed in the form of motion. Okay, 33. Facts which are necessary to explain or introduce the relevant facts of the place, name, date, relationship, and identity of the parties are relevant. Now you tell me, under Section 8, under Section 9, under Section 10, under Section 11. Section 9 is the right answer. B is the right answer. 34. Identification of suspect by the photo is admissible in evidence, not admissible in evidence. Section 9 of the Evidence Act excludes the identification of photos. Section 8 of the Evidence Act excludes the identification of photo.
Section 8 of Evidence Act.
Admissible evidence. That excludes, not excludes, that is. So that is not relevant.
Includes.
Excludes means
Okay.
not taken into consideration. 35. Things said or done by conspirator in reference to the common design is relevant. And which section? 12, 6, 10, 8. Conspirator. The act or things said done by the conspirator in reference to the common design is relevant. In under Section 10 of the Evidence Act, common design is there. 37. A confession made by the conspirator involving other members is relevant against the co-conspirator jointly tried with him and is admissible under which act? I mean section. Confessions. The conspirator involving the other members is relevant against the co-conspirator jointly tried with him is admissible under Section 30 of the Evidence Act.
Section 10 of
sir.
Indian Evidence Act.
No,
C,
Section
sir.
30.
C, B, sir. It's B.
No, C is the right answer.
C, sir.
Yes, check it. A plea of alibi is governed by? You know
C,
what is
D,
alibi?
sir.
Alibi means absent. He was not present over there.
Elsewhere,
Sir,
sir.
it's D, sir. Section 11 of Evidence Act.
Section
D.
11 of the Evidence Act, alibi is governed by. What is meant by
Latin.
alibi? Alibi or
Elsewhere,
alibi?
sir.
Not present. You read the 39.
Transaction instances relating or customer relevant.
A. Under Section 6 of the Evidence Act. B. Under Section 80 of the Evidence Act. C. Under 10 of the Evidence Act. D. Under Section 13 of Evidence Act.
It's D,
D,
under
sir.
Section
D.
13 of Evidence Act. D.
It is a D is the right answer. Transaction, excuse me. Transaction and instances relating to customs are relevant in the under Section 13 of the Evidence Act is the right answer. Necessity rule as to the admissibility of evidence is contained in the section 31, 26,
C, sir.
32.
C, 32.
Yes,
32.
here necessity rule is very much admissible under the 32 because sometimes it's not so easy. They will ask.
Yes, sir.
If they ask 4 or 5 tough, they ask 2 or 3 easy. But generally they try to ask tough because they want to know your caliber, how you want to make it out, to what extent that you do it. And still we do have it, but 40 is enough. But still time is there. We have at least 4 minutes in our hand. If you want to ask anything, you can ask me. Still 5 minutes are there. Because I do have some other questions, but it's not because dose is more. When the dose is more, you could not learn anything. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
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 Yes, now the
Yes,
question
sir.
comes. Yes, the best method of doing and adapting the questions, and I suggest you don't take the books. You will be confused. See, how could you know that they will ask the question in the so and so Bear Act? Sir, 25 Bear Act తీసుకుపోతాం సార్. ఈ 25లా మీరు టర్న్అవుట్ చేయడంలోనే యూ వేస్ట్ యువర్ టైం. యూజ్ యువర్ బ్రెయిన్, లాజిక్ కొంచెం యూజ్ చేయండి, షూట్ చేయండి. After all that, you are going to get only 40 marks. You need not get the Nobel Prize if you get the 99 marks or any reward also. Even they don't show how much you scored also. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But you can write to them, if you all represent them, sir, we want to know how much we scored it. Yes, you do have every right to know how much you scored it. It is your right. Merely say
Yes, sir.
qualified. No. Qualified is not the point. I want to know how far my knowledge and how far I scored over it. Okay, let us see some of the questions here. Section 13 of the Evidence Act. What it says? Is confined to public
Is
rights
confined
and
to
does cover
public rights
private.
and does cover private rights.
Okay.
B is not confined to public rights and cover private rights also. C is confined to private rights and does not cover public rights. D, either A or C is correct. So it might be D. There. Either A or C is correct.
Answer is B. Is not confined to public rights and cover private rights also. Section 13. Yes, anyone can read 42? 42
Mode of
question.
proof.
Mode of proof of
Mode of
custom is
proof.
contained in Section 34, class subarticle subsection 4 of the Evidence Act, Section 32, 7 of Evidence Act, Section 48 of Evidence Act, all the above. The answer is, they say all the above.
All of the above.
All the above is the right answer. The day by day, whether the participants are increasing or decreasing, so far my knowledge goes, the day by day the participants are decreasing.
Decreasing.
Yes, that is my relevancy of the fact. Okay, let us see the Section 14 of the Evidence Act makes relevant the facts which show the existence of any state of mind, any state of body or bodily feeling, either state of mind or body of the body or bodily feeling, a D, particular state of mind and state of body. Answer
sir.
is C, either state
C.
of mind or body
Right.
feelings. So now let us go to the our syllabus is concerned and what you are going to do tomorrow. Yes, tell me tomorrow what is that?
Family law.
Family law. Family law
Family law,
consisting
sir.
of Hindu law, Muslim
Hindu
law,
law, Muslim law.
Christian law, Special Marriage Act.
Okay, sir.
So I have to take some 10 questions from there, 10 questions from there, 10 questions from there, and 5 questions from there. Then 35 questions I will prepare it. See, whatever I prepare it, I prepare with my own mind first, but some other thing which I feel is important, I am dealing with the next part. Don't think that I am just
Yes, sir.
copying and pasting it. But the last questions are, it is copy and paste, but I used my own technique. Even if it is a copy and paste, they say all of the above. I never say all of the above. I put some other thing which is not relevant over there. So that would be the not connected. That is the false answer. But all of the above is the right. But please make the correction. Even signs and symbols engraved on the metal or stone is said to be the document. It is a document, comes under the definition of a document. Please make the correction. For there we say it is not a document or one of the